Hi, and welcome to FNS Bushcraft.
Hello, I'm Matt.
This is Matt. I'm John. Just to kind of give a bit of an introduction to our channel, about us, who we are. We found a new location, as you can see behind us. The beginnings of our new base camp shelter area. We're hoping to use this area to practice bushcraft, practice skills, show you skills that maybe you haven't seen before that we use, reviews on products, as we have a website as well, so reviewing some of the products that people buy on that website and some of the products that we use on a regular basis when we go and do trips. So yeah, happy beginnings 2020. I think a good way for us to start the year is this introduction video and about some of the plans that we have to do, that we want to do. Anything you want to say, Matthew?
Just quite happy to get started again, actually.
Can't wait.
It's been probably 6 to 8 months. I've not been able to get out and do anything, so
It's been a while.
it's nice to find somewhere and actually get something started.
Totally agree. We've already kind of pre-done a bit before we started filming.
Yeah, here's one we've done earlier.
I Blue Peter, and here's what we do. No, but it's not held together with sticky back plastic and string. It's like built with notches and lashings, things like that. And we're hoping to expand the roofing on the side over the top and just keep overlapping poles all the way to the front. But with this, unlike most other shelters, where you sling a tarp over the top or have a tarp as part of the construction and put all this then on top, we've devised a way of having the tarp with us every time we come and just put it up on the inside, so you can then take it down and take it with you. As experiences in the past where we've had other places, they've been destroyed by kids and what have you, and the tarps have been slashed with knives, ripped, it's all been taken down.
Whereas this one, you
Cost
can,
you money.
you can come, set up, and then if you run into any trouble or if anyone turns up or anything happens, within 5 minutes you take the tarp down and you can be gone.
There you can go.
So
The plan is to have this blocked off, so there's a bit of what looks like a doorway going through the centre.
these are just to mark out where it was.
It's just temporary. In here, from the back wall, don't know whether you can see there, but from the back wall up to probably about here where I'm knelt down, we're going to have like a raised bed, but not just one, like a big double bed size raised bed. So there's room for two of us side by side, and then a bit of a 2.5 to 3 foot gap at the front, which is this section, and that's just going to be for all the gear.
Give you a close-up shot so you can see.
Yeah, just kind of in through the doorway and what have you, and just have a little nosy. We've cleared some of the duff off the floor.
Well, as you can see, we've lashed these together. What style of lashing have you used here, Todd?
A mix of square lashing, which you can see around these poles here, and then a cross lash on the top just to pull that top bar down. Notched it out a little bit just so that makes it a bit more secure and to bite into the wood.
You see that there? We notched that. Got focus. And
So yeah,
then
so we're going to have obviously the bed sort of come to probably about there where I've scuffed a line with my boot, roughly. And then this space at the front then with a tarp on the floor to put your gear on, boots on. Then you just scoot back and lie in there, come out, and then maybe a bit of a fire pit there where the logs are in a square. Using the barrel to keep obviously the fire up off the floor.
yeah, try not to be destructive to the forest floor, so we've found a barrel. So it leaves no trace, which is good.
Majority of this wood has been deadfall. It's in the woods that we're in, it's deciduous woods. You've got like a lot of oak, elm, a lot of trees that have blown down in bad winters, bad winds. They're all tipped on the sides. There's loads down and recently down, so they're still a bit green, but they are downed trees. They're destined to die. A lot of the wood's rotten, so we've just been basically going round and finding deadfall trees and just cutting the straightest limbs off to use for the build of this. We have not cut deliberately live trees. Wouldn't do that, wouldn't recommend that to anybody else building a shelter, as it damages the natural world we live in. We want to be part of nature, not against nature. And this is our kind of ethos: leave no trace. Obviously it's a main base camp. If we were to ever sort of down this camp and get rid of everything, cut all the string, take it with you, throw all the logs you're not using to one side,
or perhaps burn them or whatever.
Get rid of your fire pit place, and just scatter it around. Put your barrel to one side in a bush. Nobody's going to ever know you were here. Nature can just get back to doing what it's doing. But we love this place. Absolute peace and quiet.
Lovely little
beautiful
clearing.
Little woodland. And we've got a bit of a clearing that we can do stuff in. We can even use the trees at the back there, if Matthew shows you, for hammocking on. There's a couple of trees there you can sling a hammock up between.
Zoom in there for you.
Which would be nice in summer.
And 2 trees right there, perfect.
So we can do a mix of things here, which is good. I mean, we might even show you different types of shelters that you can erect and put up using a tarp. All sorts of things.
And we've got an old military surplus
Swedish.
rucksack. Oh, is it Swedish?
Yeah, it's a Swedish military bag.
Swedish military backpack.
LK30. It's a 30-litre Swedish rucksack, and it basically uses a bit of a back frame with a base, and the bucket bag is attached to the base. And a lot of people kind of look at these and go, ugh, uncomfortable. But surprisingly, very comfortable on the back.
And even though they've got the metal frame, as you can see there, they have a metal frame, they're not too heavy either, because you got the initial weight of the pack plus whatever you're putting in it. So, but yeah, there's
that's a brief introduction.
A brief introduction, and we'll get back soon.
Look forward to more videos in the very near future, and we'll try and keep them rolling in. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Mainly subscribe. We only have 44 at the moment. We would like more, so if you can, you know, perhaps see it in the kindness of your heart to share what you see with your friends, remind them to like. We can build the channel up. Maybe if we get to 100 subscribers, we might do a little bit of a giveaway. So there's an idea for you. Don't know what that is yet. Maybe a knife, maybe some kind of gear, firelighting,
maybe some Mora knives,
couple of
Mora
knives.
equipment, stuff like that. A lot of people love Mora stuff. So
everybody uses Mora when they're starting out. The basic Mora, standard Mora knife. We have Condor, which is, I think, the next sort of step up. It's like a 50 quid knife, but I tell you what, extremely robust. I'll just give you a quick show, which I wasn't going to do like a show and tell on this video, as it is only an introduction. But try and find your mine. Why is it when you pack a bag you can never find what you want? I know it's in here somewhere. Come out the sheath. Awesome. There we go. Okay. Okay. Here is our Condor Bush Law. Beautiful, beautiful sheath there. Belt clip on the back.
a closer look at that.
There's the belt clip, and there's the front, and there you'll see the Condor symbol. What we have done, an additional add-on, is we've used a cable tie, and we purchased some Antler ferrocerium rods, and we've put the cable tie on, popped the ferrocerium rod on, put some elastic on, like shock cord, just a small loop, and you loop it round itself, and when you want to get it off, undo that, and there's your ferrocerium rod.
And once you put that shock cord round it, there's no way that ferrocerium rod is going to come off, or you're going to lose it. So
You step back a bit, I'll just give
give it a shake.
a demonstration. Okay, the knife comes out, but you don't lose the ferrocerium rod. And then close up of the knife, it's been used and abused. Nice lovely wooden handle, full tang. It's got a lovely 90-degree spine on the back, lovely and flat for striking that ferrocerium rod. It's got a lovely Scandi grind all the way down to a nice drop point.
Very, very hefty for doing heavy work, and it'll take a lot of abuse.
Fits really well in the hand. Extremely good for batoning. You know, you can baton with absolute confidence, knowing this is just not going to shear, break, snap. This has had some abuse over the years. I've had this about 2 years, and I put a little bit of shock cord on the back because Matthew's got one the same as me. It just identifies A, that that's mine. And also, if I want, I can put like 3 fingers through, and it just gives me a bit more of a secure grip.
Yep.
When I'm using the knife. But yeah, there's a brief overview of the type of knives that we use and the ferrocerium rod attachment. Sadly, we won't be giving those away because they're quite expensive. Maybe one day, but at the moment, maybe we'll do a Mora knife giveaway at 100 subscribers. So yeah, don't forget, like, most importantly share, and please subscribe. So thank you for watching from me.
Thank you for watching from me.